All right, so welcome in everybody. We are going to unbox the March Cora Crea Crafts monthly subscription box. It's a vintage craft supplies box. Cora Crea is based in the States, and this is a monthly vintage box. Welcome to my third ever Twitch stream. Oh God. So this is all new to me. I've done YouTube videos, but the Twitch streaming live is very new to me. So bear with me if I do something silly. Disclaimers. Anything that I give my opinion on in these boxes is my opinion. I have not been asked by Cora Crea to comment on any of these boxes. I've not been asked to do this, and I've not been reimbursed by her in any way to do this. And these videos are not made for kids. And thank you, Esme. I appreciate that. All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the chat. Otherwise, I know these videos will be available for a little while on Twitch, and then after that, I will have them on my YouTube video or on my YouTube channel anyways. So I will post those links. I think that they're already on my About page, so I'll have to double check that they're there. All right, are you ready to open this box? Cora Crea has some amazing items. I've been saving up these boxes for a while because I wanted to do openings on either my YouTube channel or on Twitch, and it's been a weird year trying to get things sorted, changing jobs, and still trying to find time to do the crafting stuff. So I've been saving these. So we're doing a bunch of these at a time because I have 8 of them now. All right, so let's unbox this one. So none of these boxes, I have not opened any of them, and I know there have been unboxing videos on YouTube from other people. The one nice thing about Cora Crea Crafts, on the website, they do say what the theme for the month is. They don't necessarily tell you exactly what's in it, but they will give you the theme. Versus there was another craft supply box that I subscribed to last year, and they were a surprise. Every month it was a surprise. You never knew when or what it was going to be in it. So, but you knew that once you got the box that it was going to be some sort of a theme. It was going to encompass something. And you admire that I was able to wait to open these. I know, but I've just been stacking them in the corner, and I'm like, I haven't watched the YouTube videos. I didn't want to spoil the surprise for myself. So, other than knowing the theme, I really haven't known, what's in the boxes. So, here we go. Okay, I need to drink coffee. Hold on. I'm just surprised I can talk this much. But Esme, you're making it easier for me, so I've got someone to talk to. All right, so enjoy your March Roman and Greek antiquity box. So the next theme for April is going to be botanical. So she says the April box will include a beautiful vintage botanical stamp set, a roll of floral labels, an herbal washi tape, wild plants gate wooden stamp, and a floral pattern wax seal, and more. Oh my God, I'm getting a collection of wax seals, Esme. This is awesome. All right, but let's focus on Roman and Greek antiquity. Oh, I guess I should have read the description here. So Roman and Greek antiquity, the March box, so this will include a beautiful stamp, washi tape with foil details, 2 Roman ruins clear stamp sheets, 2 cute Roman postal wooden stamps, stickers, and more. So this should be interesting. All right, so let's see. And again, this one kind of got really banged up in the mail. I don't know what the postal services have been doing. I've got 2 packages now that are lost in postal limbo. I have no idea where they disappeared to. One I sent to Australia, and one was supposedly coming from Ottawa from my wool swap partner there, and they haven't shown up, and it's weird. Okay, so the tissue on this is really, really cool. It's very vintage. Hold on, sorry. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. I know some people love it, some people hate it. But look at, I don't know, you can see this? I'm just trying to check the video. Yeah, like look at the old ads on this tissue. Now, Esme, just remember, you can use this tissue as well for collaging in your pages, in your junk journal. So I never throw these out. I have a bunch from, like, as I said, my subscription from last year from another company, and these get used with collaging and just, adding a little detail in the corner, making a tag to go in a pocket. There's all kinds of things that you can do with these, so save them. Comes in handy. All right, let's try and make this a little easier. We're just going to lift everything out without destroying my desk. All right. Here's what we have for this one. So again, we've got stamps, wooden block stamps. They had said postage stamps. So, there's a Roman head. You can see that, the typical Roman helmet. Since I started getting this hobby, I've stopped throwing a lot of things away. I know, you never know when you can use them. Okay, so here's another example of something that you can reuse. Tissue paper, like this. This is pretty cool because it has these images on. But regular colored tissue paper, you can actually put down tissue paper and then like a double-sided tape. And then on the other side of the tape, you can put fabric. And you can make your own like fabric washi tape, and it'll have a colored background. Or you can put the tissue paper, colored tissue paper, down on double-sided tape, and then you can paint on it. Or actually do these stencils all along, like the stamps. You could do stamps as long as your tape is like that wide, and stamp all along it and make your own washi. Because if it's double-sided tape, then the other side you can just use and stamp. And stick onto whatever it is that you're using. Maybe I should do a video where I show how to do that, because I've done that with fabric rolls, and I've done that with, just regular plain like tissue paper, white tissue paper. Sometimes I've splattered it with some watercolor paints, and then stamped. Used a flower stamp or a key stamp or whatever, and gone along it after it's been dried, and basically made my own washi tape. And that way you can do it in different thicknesses. So if you've got like the rolls of that Sukwang tape, it's double-sided tape that you can use. Just roll that out, put your tissue paper down, color it, stamp it, whatever, and cut it to any size that you want. So just another idea for you. So we've got a couple of postage stamps that are Roman themed. So they're pretty cool. Av Imperator. Okay, my Latin sucks. It's been years since I've used it, so I'm not even going to try. But those are very, very detailed stamps too, so they're cool. Okay, washi tape. What do we have for washi tape? What do we got? Where is the... Of course, have to use the knife. And yes, I have Band-Aids handy if I screw up and cut myself. Yeah, we're not going to do that. But this washi tape, this one, it's like stamps. It's got like the perforated holes. So let me see if I can find the end. There we are. All right, so this looks like its own type of stamps that you could use. It's got an owl and it's got lady pillars, Roman heads, Imperium Romanium. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot. Yeah, the stamp stuff is always cool. So these would be so easy. Oh, and that's what they had said in the description, that they were foil stamps. So there's where it starts again. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get 6 different stamps. You've got a choice of 6. So they're actually really, really nice. And they're a very neutral color, but then they've got the gold foil that makes them stand out really nicely. So, you want to add something to a little cluster, something else. Oh, and they rip off really nicely. Just matter of factly, they rip off nicely. But yeah, to add that to, you know, a cluster that you're using in your junk journal, and, you know, for more collaging, they look really cool. And you could always, you know, distress the edge with some color, with some of the distress ink or whatever, so that it looks a little older, and you can always distress on right on top of it. So the stamps are nice. All right, and then what do we have in this one? Oh, I see fighters. I see Roman fighters. So it looks like there is quite a bit here. And I'm really, I think one of the things that I'm really impressed about, like I've had washi tape stamps from another subscription box. They were very thin. I'm sure I was lucky if there was, you know, a couple meters of product on the washi stamp, but look how thick this is. There is a lot of product there. This is not just, you know, 1 or 2 meters of, where the heck is the end? Oh, here we are. Oh my god. Yeah, there's definitely more than a couple of meters of washi tape here, and it's sticky as heck. Okay, so we have some urns, some jars, Roman jars. Let's just see where it goes before we start a repeat. There's a lot of images here. Okay, so there's where it starts all over again. So let me see, I'm just trying to get not too much glare so you can see what's here. So you've got some nice sizes. You've even got like a Roman ship there, and you've got lots of pillars, and you've got buddies fighting, and then, you know, some I don't even know what to call this. Symbols, whatever. But then the urns and the pillar. So there's a lot of yeah, these are thick. Full product washi tapes. Yeah, it's not, yeah, they didn't skimp on these, seriously. And plus these are wide. Like this is over, where's my, so it's about 1 inch and 1/8 in thickness, like width. Like these aren't thin. This one's 1 inch. Yeah, that one's easily 1 inch. And then this one's a little bit more, almost 1 1/4 inches. But yeah, like they're substantial. I'm impressed with that. All right, so again, we have some cling. Oh God, we got lots of cling stamps. Hey, do I have duplicate? No. I was going to say, are there duplicates? No, there's different plans. Okay, so I don't know if, let me see if I can get these out of here so you don't have to see them with the glare. There's 2 sets of cling stamps here. They're both different, but so clear stamps from Cora Crea acrylic stamp sheet, 8x16 clear stamps, also known as cling stamps. Okay, yeah. All right, so there's that one. Oops. Get it right side up. Temple of Fortuna Virilis and Rome. And then what's this one say? Let's get this one open. And we have another one. This one says Maison Carré Nimes. All right, so we've got this one that says, let me see, I'm checking glare here. Okay, so elevation, exterior from southwest, and then there's a plan. So these are pretty cool. And then this one, again, different place, but this one says elevation and plan and side elevation. So these are interesting. They would definitely, it's definitely not something that I would, you know, purchase if I was going to a store to buy, but these will make great background stamps on a page where you're adding other collage features, just to give it some interest in the background, so that, you know, it's not bland. And then it's cute. Cora Crea has her own little stamp in the corner, so you could put Cora Crea Crafts just hidden somewhere on a page. I love it. That's so cute. All right, but as I said, yeah, those are really cool. And seriously, just to add interest to the background of a page, They're perfect. And they're very detailed. I'm really impressed with the detail of these stamps. I'm sure that can't be cheap to have done. All right, so, oh, look, it's all wrapped up in a little, I don't want to break that, in a nice little band. All right, so what do we have? We have Corinthian capitals, but it only goes to K. But these are stickers, so like you could, you know, I can see that it's a sticker page. Take my word for it, because of course it doesn't want to separate, but that's okay. Oh, there. Ooh, and it's clear. Hold on. Uno momento. Let me see. Come on, come on, come on. There. So you can see it's clear. So you could actually just cut out, if you just wanted a D, you could cut out the D, or you can do all of, well, wait a minute. F has all of this, has these three, and then G has these ones. So you can choose what you want, and you can put the whole thing on a page. There's lots to work with here. But it's nice that they're see-through, so you'll be able to have something show up behind it. We have Temple of Venues. So the Temple of Venus. Okay, Temple of Venus. And then the Pantheon. So we've got both of those. Those are stickers as well. And I'm going to assume that they're the same as the other, and they're pretty much clear, like transparent. And then we've got the Colosseum. So there's another really cool sticker. And then these are vellum. I'm assuming it's vellum. It doesn't seem to be rice paper, but we've got quite a few images. So more splotches. And then, yeah, quite detailed images on these. So we've got those ones. And like I said, more splotches, stamps, script. So that's cool. And then we have Doodly with a trident. And then more splotches and more stamping. Oh, Poseidon. Okay. Poseidon's got a bare bum. All right, guess you don't need clothes in the ocean. All right. It doesn't give a name, so I don't know if it's Athena or who, but there's a nice one. And let me see who we got here. Does it say? Doesn't say. All right, we've just got some Roman goddesses. We'll go with that. All right, but there's a nice little laurel wreath that you could use on a page. Cut that out, stamp something inside it if you want. All right, what do we got here? We've got I'm not sure if that doesn't look Latin to me. I used to read Latin. That's not Latin. Not sure what language that is, but we got a few heads and some script and some splotches. All right. And then I'm assuming that's supposed to be Atlas. Oh, Zeus here. Oh, so it's Zeus. Okay. Yeah. So these are not stickers, so you would have to tack these down with some glue or tape or whatever. Cut them out and do what you need to attach those. But those are actually really cool. And it's nice that they're not just white. So, you know, they're not, you know, just a plain white. So they're the off color, which, you know, gives it a more vintage flavor, which is nice. So I can see those being used. You could, you know, tack one of these down, like this whole, cut the page, and then tack that down on the back of a card, or on the back of a card like this, and then have, you know, cut it out to size and have that be a journal card. So that'll work. There's all kinds of options when it comes to these things. All right, so that is what we have there. And then we have some stamps, some stickers. So more heads, more images, more symbols, motifs of different things. So some are oval, some are circular. You could definitely add these to, oh, what would make really cool if you had another sticker with the same size, put that on the back. You could use them as like index tabs. You could do that, or the tab for the top of a tag, something like that. So there's quite a bit here. I like them. It's definitely not my theme. It's not something I would normally be excited about or search out, but it's definitely going to add some interest. And the stamps are always cool. The stamps and the washi are always cool. I feel this one doesn't have as much this box doesn't have as much excitement or exciting products as the February one. But it still has some cool elements to it. It's not going to be, it wouldn't be my thing, put it that way. If I were looking and going out and buying something, this wouldn't be something that I would choose. But I can definitely incorporate this into some of the things that I make. And seriously, even just this tissue paper with all these old ads in it, that has a lot of value to me as well. So yes, they definitely make you think outside the box. With the subscription boxes, you go, yeah, exactly. You find things that you're not normally accustomed to, or you wouldn't normally purchase. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but I could use it for this, and I could use it for this, and it's going to add interest. And really, when it comes to doing junk journals, you're making them, you want the pages to be pretty, you want them to be, yeah, I know, the favorite thing is the tissue. Yeah, I hear you there. But you want your junk journals to basically inspire someone. So whoever has a junk journal, they want to look at the page. If they're not using it on a daily page just to do daily journals and jot down some notes or whatever of, how they felt that day or what they were doing. But at the same time, you can make pages that will inspire them. So, for example, on a page, you could put this stamp, and it might inspire them to say, oh, yeah, maybe I want to travel to Rome at some point. And it would make them think of, maybe traveling elsewhere, and maybe they could jot down notes like that on that page. So it's meant to inspire and pique, I wouldn't say pique your interest, but pique your imagination. Give you a prompt to write about in case you weren't sure what to write about. Maybe this would inspire someone to write about traveling to Rome, or maybe it would inspire them to think about learning Latin. Who knows? Or going to a museum. There's all kinds of things. Like if you were making a junk journal that was all about museums across the world, this would be great to add a few pages with these items in it, because it's going to inspire them to think about those. So this was the March Cora Crea, March 2022 Cora Crea box. It has some very interesting elements to it. I like it. I don't feel as though it had as much product as the February box did. I don't know. Take me, or agree with me or not, but I think now I'm going to compare everything to the February box, because the February box was just amazing. But that being said, this I think is still, the quality of the products are really, really cool. They're really good. You're getting a lot of product for your money, like the washi tapes. These are comparable to one of the big brand name washi tape sellers that you'll see on Instagram and Facebook and all kinds of different media that are always selling their washi tapes. They have beautiful washi tapes, but the amount of washi tape on these rolls is comparable to those. Versus one of the other places that I got subscriptions from. So the product is very, very good quality. I have no complaints about that. The theme, not exactly something that I'm drawn to, but I still appreciate it. I can still see the value of it, and that it's value for the money for the box. It really is. So that being said, this is the March one. These opinions are mine, no one else's. I'm having fun sharing the unboxing with the Twitch audience because and you know, eventually my YouTube audience, because they're fun. I'm sorry, but it's like getting a Christmas present each and every month. It's awesome. All right, so that being said, I will get to doing the March unboxing soon. I'm going to stop this video and get ready for that one. Or sorry, March. No, so this was March. We're going to do April. All right, be back in a bit.